What's up, YouTube? Zandar the Legend here today with our Battle for Zandar land test. That's right. New viewing angle, new setup. We're going to take handy dandy Pauline in all her glory for another ride to see what our luck's going to be like for Battle for Zandar. Now guys, this is a brand new sealed box of Khans of Tarkir, which has nothing to do with Battle for Zandar. However, if we pull 5 fetches or a foil fetch, then obviously we're doing great for lands when it comes time for lands for Battle for Zandar. Now, if we don't pull that, then we're going to cry and not just buy anything else. Because my goodness, that'd be a lot of money to waste. You know, I say Pauline's not sharp, but she did put a pretty good mark all the way across Zergo there. If this is your first booster box opening, you always get a little bitty insert. Talks about Friday Night Magic, how to run it at your store every week, blah, blah, blah. Let's go straight into the packs. The only thing going into this epic pile today is going to be fetch lands, I guess. I don't know. If we see something that's ID worthy, we'll do it. But it's probably not going to happen. Definitely skipping right over all the commons. Uncommons really don't even matter at this point either. And I don't think this viewing angle is going to work, so we're going to have to change it for the next video. Venerable Lamassu, Timur Charm, Marty Rough Rider, and End Hostilities. Definitely not good enough for the epic pile. And an island and that. And you know what? I'll be right back because I really absolutely hate the setup. And we're back doing stuff and things. Let's get right back into it. I apologize for how terrible that was before. My goodness gracious. There was just nothing fun about that at all. Much better. Brave the Sands, Roar of Challenge, Murderous Cut. Hey, a Siege Rhino. He might have been worth something. Not so much anymore. Doesn't really get to go in a good pile for me. The epic pile is just going to be those fetch lands today. Unless we pull like a crazy foil. It could happen. It could happen. Abzan Battle Priest, Pine Walker, Tomb of the Spirit Dragon, and an Ankle Shanker. It's not going to happen like that, though. That's for sure. Maybe I should start opening these packs like everybody else does. That's right. The rest of the video, we're going to open it up about like any other person on YouTube does, and we'll see how much better that goes. Mardu Blazebringer, Set Adrift, Heart Piercer Bow, Sultai Ascendancy. Not looking like the best start. I'm not going to lie, that actually works out pretty easy. I think I see why they open it that way. Kin Tree Invocation, Dragon Eye Servants, Hair of the Wild, Blood-Soaked Champion. Bulk rare is what I like to say. It's kind of a weird habit to get into opening my packs that way. Dazzling Ramparts, Briber's Purse, Heart Piercer Bow, and a Trap Essence. Oh man, at least with Battle for Zandar, when we open those lands at the end, they're going to be full art. So every pack will be exciting. Once again, we're going for 5 fetch lands or a foil fetch land, and this is not a very good start to that. Master of the Way, Mystic Monastery, Warden of the Eye, Sage of the Inward Eye. Man, we are getting treated so bad. This is when you'd stop buying packs. If you're at a store right now, you either stop buying them, or I don't know if you're like me, you just start buying them because they have to be good, really. They have to be good and getting good stuff soon. Dazzling Ramparts, Iceward Haven, Sultai Soothsayer, and a Villainous Wealth, which is just terrible. Terrible. I hope everybody's getting really excited for Battle for Zandar. I see our first foil in this pack. So some excitement. Chief of the Skell, Seek the Horizon. Hey, Monastery Swift Sphere. That's all. I mean, now we're going to Epic. Crackling Doomed. Me. And a foil island. Or a foil swamp. What am I talking about? Foil basic land. That'd be nice if we had the full arts, but we'll do a full pile right there. It don't really matter. The coolest thing we got here is the Spirit Warrior. That's the coolest thing in that pack. Crackling Doom might start seeing some play with Battle for Zendikar because it does 2 damage each opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among all creatures he or she controls. So if they got a huge Eldrazi out, it's definitely taking it off the battlefield. So it might start seeing a little more play. Chief of the Edge, Secret Plans, Bear's Companion, Wooded Foothills. Man, it's about time we got a fetch land. That's what I like to see. 1 fetch land down, a foiled Anak Bondkin, and a forest. 4 more fetches to go if we're going to have good luck in Battle for Zendikar. Goblin Slide. It seems like that could have been pretty good, but I guess not. Abzan Charm, that's good. Frontier Bulwark, Savage Knuckleblade. I know we got the Ankle Shanker. I was like, gosh, that's 2 of those already in this box. I think my best box of Khans of Tarkir is 5 fetches, so we're going to be pulling it close. Another Goblin Slide, Mardu Charm, Dead Drop, and a Crater's Claws. Not really the best thing there. We are getting a lot of gold rares. Lots of gold rares. Mistfire Weaver, Cranial Archive, Raider Spoils. Our first mythic is so bad. Ugin's Nexus. Let's see if this is ever going to see play. 5 uncolored. If a player would begin an extra turn, that player skips that turn instead. If Ugin's Nexus would be put into a graveyard from the battlefield, instead exile it and take an extra turn after this one. I just don't see it happening. It definitely goes in the poop pile. This might be the first box of Khans that is just not going to make me any money at all. Hordling Outburst, gotta love Hordling Outburst. Bellows Saddlebrook, Suspension Field. Windswept Heath, not what we want to see because it did just get reprinted in the Clash Pack. Clash Pack? Yeah, Clash Pack. But it is another fetch land, Bloodfire Expert Foil, and a Swampy Swamp. 3 more fetches to go, or possibly the old foil fetch. Dragon Grip, Become Immense, Heir of the Wilds, and a Howl of the Horde. Not very good. We should still have like 3 mythics to go too. I don't really know what mythics we want to see in this. Maybe Sorin, maybe some birds. Forget that. Some birds. Just go Google birds from Khans, you'll find it. Arc Lightning, Swarm of Bloodflies, Jeskai Elder, and Akaru Spell Snatcher. Hey, speaking of birds, there's my bird token. We're going to keep that out. We're going to keep him out and ready. Even though you guys can't see him where I put him. You can see him there, though. I've never pulled a foil fetch, so I feel like if I talk about it enough, it'll happen in this video. Incremental Growth. This looked promising for my hard counter deck, and actually it's pretty bad. Ice Feather Haven, Frontier Bovark. Hey, speaking of my Hardened Skills deck, there it is. Hardened Skills. Set Adrift Foil, which looks pretty sweet. And a Morph Token. I hate to say it, we're almost about halfway through this box. And that's not a good sign for us. Swarm of Bloodflies, Water Whirl, Nomad Outpost, and Ivory Tusk Fortress. Oh my goodness. We're getting tons of warrior tokens though. Tons and tons of warrior tokens. But my goodness. This is looking bad. Burn away what we might have to do to this box. Jeskai Charm, Witness of Ages, Dragon Throne of Tarkir. I have a friend that collects these, and I might just have to give it to him. It'll make like his 150th one, so I don't really know why he cares about it. But it is a legendary artifact. Still only at 1 mythic right now. Scion of Glaciers, Ruthless Ripper, Warname Aspirant, And Arkasha Death Dealer, not too bad, not a high money card. I mean, in cons, we're pretty much looking for the fetch lands anyway, so. Now's a good time to hit that like, thumbs up thing down there. Hit subscribe for the Abzan Battle Priest, Sandstep Citadel, Watcher of the Roost, or Timur Sinancy. And most importantly, leave me a comment. Right now, before we go any farther, I want you to leave me a comment. How many fetches will we end up getting? We're at 2. And we have 15 packs left. I'm saying we're going to get 4 fetches, but I want to know in the comments how many fetches do you think we're going to get from the rest of this sealed booster box. Sultai Flare, Horde Ambusher, Despise, a Dune Blast. I'm sure all you guys are putting 2 down there just to be mean. Winter Flame, Kermig Swiftwing, hey, Seeker of the Way, there we go. Trap Essence, my goodness. We are really, really close to being on track for the worst box of cons ever opened on YouTube. Armounts Corp, Watcher of the Roost, Sultai Charm, and our another mythic, Zergo Helm Smasher. Is this me being penalized for me scratching the box in a War Name Aspirant foil? It's because Paula Dean had to slice the box open instead of opening it the right way, and we're all going to pay for it. Briber's Purse, Suspension Field, Tusker Captain, Dune Blast, because I definitely was hoping we'd get multiple Dune Blasts in this box. I was thinking, man, let's buy a box of cons just so I could get some of these really good rares that I haven't been getting. Blinding Spray, Abzan Falconeer, Warden of the Eye, Crater's Claws. Do we see a pattern here? I'm starting to see a pattern. But I guess if that pattern falls back with another Wooded Foothills and Windswept Heath, that wouldn't be too bad. Mardu Heartpiercer, Mardu Charm, Highspire Mantis, and this is a decent mythic. Ash Cloud Phoenix, it's still better than a lot of the new Phoenix mythic in Battle for Zendikar. 2 uncolored, double red for 4/1 flying. When it dies, return it to the battlefield face down. You can morph it for 4 and double red. When it's turned face up, it deals 2 damage to each player. But he's almost like a bulk mythic, really. But honestly, everything in cons is, other than Sorin, and that's just due to the fact that people open this stuff for fetch lands all the time. Brave the Sand, Sandstep Citadel, Timur Charger, Altar of the Brood. We should have one more mythic in here, unless it's just an extremely bad box, which is very possible at this point. Kin Tree Invocation, Cranial Archive, Death Frenzy, and I saw foil land and I got excited, but it's a foil island with a blood-soaked champion. 7 packs remaining for those keeping track. Oh, there's a foil rare, but it's not a land. Arc Lightning, Bellowing Saddlebrute, Ride Down, Jeskai Ascendancy, and a foil Butcher of the Horde. Put him in the old foil pile. I've actually had a Butcher deck do pretty good against me before, but I don't feel like overall it's that good of a card. Seek the Horizon. It's just not, I mean, it's got lands on there for landfall, but just not good. Quiet Contemplation, Witness of the Ages, 1,000 Winds, Super Bulk, last 5 packs. Alright guys, we're to the point now, there's no way we're hitting 4 fetches. It's just not possible. Riverwill Airless, Armament Corp, Quiet Contemplation, Deflecting Palm, which, I mean, it's decent. We're at the point now. Here's what I want. 4 new subscribers. That's right. If this video gets us 4 new subscribers, that'll make it worth... I'm going to label this the worst box of cons ever opened on YouTube. Mistfire Weaver, Opulent Palace, Take Up Arms, and a Meandering Tower Shell. I mean, it's like, it really wants to prove me right with it being the worst box ever opened in the history of Khans of Tarkir. Mardu Heartpiercer, Death Frenzy, Bear's Companion, and a Grim Harprex. Oh my gosh, we got another foil rare, guys. We got another foil rare. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out over the Jeering Instigator. That potentially could have been 2 foiled fetches. And I don't feel like that's too much to ask. Okay, obviously it is. But still, if it could have been 1 foiled fetch, that would have been awesome. Scion of Glaciers, Carrier Bloodsucker, Tuskar Captain, and a mythic that I didn't even realize was in this set, the Hooded Hydra. Who else forgot this was in this set? Because, I mean, does it have anything to do with snakes? Is that why I got a snake token? X and double green for a 0/0. Enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. When it dies, put a 1/1 green snake creature token on. It's exactly what it does. Morph 3 and double green. As if it's turned face up, put 5 +1/+1 counters on it. Whew. Last pack. Please, just tell one of your friends to subscribe. Make this box worth it. It's going to be the first box I ever... Thank goodness it's not a vlog, because if it was a vlog, you guys would see me crying on camera. Winter Flame, Ride Down, Timur Charger. Oh my gosh, who would have thought? 3 fetches. 3 fetches at the end of that box. I would have never guessed we were going to get 1 more fetch. Bloodstained Myers, not the worst, not the best. Obviously, we missed the 2 best, being a Flooded Strand and a Polluted Delta. But we'll take it. Wooded Foothills will be the 3rd. It's pretty good right now. Hopefully that stays the same with Battle for Zandar. Guys, one thing will be true. No lands, small lands, big lands, plenty of lands, expedition lands. They will all be opened on Zandar the Legends channel. I, myself, Zandar, will be opening them for you. And please, let's pray to our magic gods that we'll be getting way more fetch, or way more lands than those 3 comes in the car. Thanks for watching. And my gosh, get some subscribers, because this bot. Oh, I mean, has anybody seen a box this bad? Leave me a comment. Let me know. I don't think it's possible. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Join the legendary team today to be the first to see all new product openings and reviews. Also, don't forget to add me on your social networks, and as always, keep playing Magic.